Now, years ago, I would run through all the news, and I still cover 20, 30 stories a day. But now, I don't want to read this article about the police are going to gun down people that drive away. I told you they're giving the Army and the MPs training that if you don't stop at a checkpoint, they're going to kill you. And then it's in the mainstream news. They're training to have heavy machine guns set up at Army checkpoints at the military bases, and now they're doing drills out on the highways, drills where they have the citizens fighting back, calling us terrorists. They're drilling to fight us, and just like Iraq, you don't stop at a checkpoint, and it's come out many times, people aren't paying attention or whatever, they just kill you. And the police are just, it's been announced, CBS News. See, I should have opened the show with that. I should have opened the show with scores of White House openly funded and openly run. I mean, these are direct members of the White House are now writing hit pieces on me. I mean, folks, it's scary. I kind of look at my kids every day and go, man, I sure enjoy life. Like a bird flies by, I just enjoy everything because I'm not even really worried about them killing me, but I'm kind of like, man, I wanted to do some more fishing or more hiking, or I wanted to see this or see that. And I'm not even saying that's going to happen, but I mean, there's a big article up on prisonplanet.com where left-wing website with direct ties to White House smears Alex Jones. I mean, they're coming after me because they know I'm standing up to them. But what am I supposed to do? You know, at a fundamental level, I want to tell the globalist, I wish you'd wake up and stop being evil. But I mean, I can't let you put carbon taxes on me. I can't let you take my guns. I can't let you carry out eugenics, and your White House science chief says he wants to take all our kids. I mean, what am I supposed to do? We have a right to stand up and say no to you. And I know a lot of people that work for the White House are not completely evil and immoral. Most of you are in the same boat as I am. And the minute you realize that we're all in this together and there's less than 6,000 superclass running this whole system, I don't understand why you're being part of this. And I don't know how you death threat people. And I don't know how you do all the things you do. And I don't know how you create fake Klan groups and get them to blow up buildings and kill your own federal officers. You're evil. You're bad. And to you, that you're beyond good and evil. Oh, we have to do all these evil things because the end justifies the means. And all this Machiavellian bull. But, I mean, it's getting creepy, folks, when every couple days, open George Soros-funded publications and open White House and open Acorn groups openly are attacking me. Me. I mean, I guess I am kind of one of the big chief leaders of this whole fight. I guess I'm the most radical and the most focused and the most hardcore, and I'm not even up to this. I can't even believe I'm in this position. I just am not laying down to these people. So I'll try to cover that later. I mean, this is really starting to creep me out, folks. Now they're trying to say I'm a terrorist and stuff. All because I'll read a CBS News story where they're going to, and I point out, hey, shooting at a fleeing car, shooting at people at checkpoints, that's martial law. I mean, that's the most hardcore. That's a 10 on the Richter scale. It's exponential. And I said back in 1999, we were at a 3.3. I've said we're at about a 6. Stuff like this is bringing us up to a 7. And then when you go to a 10, that is house by house, grid by grid, taking America over, taking your guns, and death camps, and lining people up and shooting them. And this is what happened in Germany. The Germans morally were much more moral than the American people. And look what Hitler did with their minds. And got them into evil, step by step, camel's nose under the tent flap. Same thing with the Russians, very moral people. Look what they did under Lenin and Stalin. Chinese, same thing. Folks, I'm telling you, this is a hot takeover. And they want to run a Soviet-style purge in America. We'll come back, take calls, and then get into all the news. Stay with me. We're having fun during the breaks, ladies and gentlemen. The guys are in there talking about picking up waitresses for dates. Bad devils. And that's good. That's life. That's good. It's a good, healthy thing. Okay, you're supposed to be metrosexual and shaking around women, not being a man. All right, let's just continue with calls for a while, then I'm going to get into all this news and attacks. I promise to go to your calls. Let's go ahead and talk to who's up next here? Donna in Texas. Hey, Donna, what do you think of police, not just in Chicago, but around the country, are now going to shoot us at checkpoints if we don't stop? That sounds like America, doesn't it? Sounds like freedom?
Yeah, it sounds like the America we live in.
What's on your mind, Donna? You've been holding like a trooper.
Yeah. I've just known about this for 2 weeks, and I am so overwhelmed, I don't know what to do.
Well, don't be freaked out. Just be glad you're awake now, because it's kind of like if there's a field at night with a couple big pits in it, and you finally get a flashlight and see the pit. It's kind of scary that I almost walked in a pit, but it's better than falling in there and breaking your neck, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. But I don't know. Are we too late?
Well, we are too late for the...
It's going so fast.
We are too late for the 50... I'm sorry, go ahead.
It seems like it's going so fast since Obama got in. Everything is just bam, 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 changing.
And if you don't like giving up all your freedoms and being shot at checkpoints, you don't like black people. See, that's the mindless propaganda of don't be racist. Let us make you slaves. But it's not working. People are waking up. But it is too late for 51 million babies killed in the last 35 years. It is too late for all the kids killed by CPS. It is too late for our dead troops and the million dead Iraqis. But it's not too late to stand up and do the right thing. And that's all that matters. Even if we've been involved in evil, some of us, all of us have done bad things. It's never too late to turn it around. And so, no, ma'am, it's not too late. Did you hear Ron Paul earlier about everybody waking up?
Yes, but I really want to know, what can I do? I mean, I've bought 200 DVDs that I leave everywhere I go. Is there anything else I can do to stop it? Is there anybody we can trust in the government that we should vote for?
Well, I mean, let's be clear. So you bought one DVD and are making copies?
Yes.
If 1 million people did that and gave out 200 DVDs, and even half of those people paid it forward and made other copies, we would reach everybody in the country in a few months. You can do the math. So what you've done, you don't have to do everything. Call into talk radio, put up a website, go to city council and speak. Go to, just create the buzz about these issues. It's already happening. You go to city council meetings, congressional meetings, they'll be there pushing their agenda. And people are, I don't want the carbon tax. It's a world government takeover. I want to abolish the Fed. I want us out of Iraq. At big Republican events like CPAC, Ron Paul says, end the war, and the majority stand up and clap. This is supposedly the most hardcore pro-war Republicans. They don't want it. It's all an illusion. We have to break the illusion. We're the majority. All the numbers show it. We just have to stand up so that we meet like-minded. Then the followers will wake up because they're just followers. So you have to walk on faith, but faith becomes reality. You have to know. I knew 9/11 was an inside job. I didn't care if 2/3 of the radio stations I was on a lot more stations than I'm on now, turned me off. The truth's what matters to me, not even my life. Because if I don't have the truth, I don't have a life worth living. And so, ma'am, God bless you, and I can hear your passion and your spirit. Just know you're doing what you can. And every little bit together brings down tyranny. Many hands might like work, Donna. Anything else, Donna?
Yeah, but you don't
Stay there.